Welcome back to Neo. Alright, so let's try to find this Neku character.
Think this through.
I'm down the Neku again.
For a second there, I thought this game's soundtrack got a bit corrupted, and they had to replace it with a Tarzan track.
What now?
Why the long face, Rhett?
Joy, please.
It grates the nerves.
How dare you so in any way that you're upset?
Sorry. It kind of slipped out on its own.
There are countless people around you still managed to hear his sigh.
I was just thinking about where Neku might be.
That's her way of showing that she loves him.
Maybe he went somewhere crowded so he could try and blend in.
I mean, admittedly, it's a good city to hide in.
You know, like around 104 or something?
That was his special place.
What do you think, boss?
If I were to conceal myself as if a tree amongst the forest.
I'd go hide in Fern Gully too.
No.
I mean, no one watches it, so it'd be a perfect hiding place.
I dare say I would choose to take root at Center Street.
But Tio, think of all the trees that Fern Gully 2 killed, saved.
Oh yeah, he could be there too.
Did a character start a forest fire again?
Oh, you're familiar with Fern Gully as well, Shiroi. Nice.
No.
Don't.
That was a reference to something else.
Any ideas, Rin dude?
It's only because that's exactly what happens in Fern Gully 2.
Still thinking.
Again, what do you, the people at home, think?
I was talking about what's her face from that one Life is Strange game.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
Kate? You
The
remember
one who started the forest fire.
Rachel.
Remember, the one that everyone says was such a sweet little girl until we see the truth.
That's his catchphrase. Wandering around aimlessly is not going to get me anywhere.
I don't know, it does wonders for a lot of visual novel protagonists.
There might still be more clues here. Should probably try looking around some more. Well, mystery person, this is not a visual novel.
Again, Rindo, just be glad that your movement is not timed. There are countless games that let you do that.
Alright.
Oh my god, they have eyes!
Alright, I'll be the one on the right, and I guess Teo can be the one on the left.
Okay.
Aren't they pure hearts?
Remember, Joe, that the goons do have faces.
I hear he's some kind of legend.
Isn't he dead then?
You're all dead.
Actually,
I wonder just how tough you is.
Well, Dwebs, there's plenty of actors who are still alive and they're considered legends already.
Well, it's like what Agent 47 says,
Either
legends
way,
die.
If I were him, I'd keep a low profile and hide somewhere quiet. Maybe Uragawa or Oist.
Imagine a case where Agent 47's target is Solid Snake.
I'd play it.
Actually,
True. Couldn't hurt to search that side of town.
I'm angry because of this.
Well, you look at Shigeru Miyamoto, Dwebs. He's a legend.
Yes. You NPCs are totally gonna take down Neku.
Just wish we had a concrete lead.
Must have been talking about Neku.
Huh? What's that?
Nah.
Oh, sorry. I'm just your conscience. Never mind.
Nah, actually, no. They're probably just talking about some guy named Billy.
Goku.
Or somebody.
Bald.
Because it'd be after him too. I mean, how many people in Japan are called Billy?
Well, not many, I guess.
Exactly. Who'd suspect someone if he changed his name to Billy? Who'd suspect him?
Let's see.
What about these two?
Okay, hey, someone spotted him at Tokyo Plaza. Dwebs, you can be the other one.
That mouth expression.
Have these people also been Norded?
Well, one of them has yellow eyes.
Well, I heard he was near Cat Street, so that tracks.
Then let's move. Time to find out what kind of guy this living legend really is.
Yeah, see, living legend. If it's just legend, he'd be dead.
Well, again, don't you kind of have to be dead to be in this game unless you're God?
Tokyo Plaza.
Unless Neku has finally mastered the bridge between life and death.
That's the closest thing we've got to a lead.
You think he would? He's been here long enough.
Neku has been found dead in Miami.
Should we go check it out or not? How did he get to Miami?
Bruce.
I just can't decide.
No,
whether I should
it's
live
the
or
new
not.
American translation, that's why.
Normally, I'd
Yes,
swallow.
That's genius. The new port of transportation. Localization.
We first met around the time I started playing Fang Go. You have to yell the go because it's a character. So that means we've known each other for about 3 years, except each
That's
other's
actually
names.
not that small of a time.
Which means Swallow has been planning this for 3 years.
Appreciate how chill and down to earth they are.
Choose your guilds correctly in your gachas, kids.
And I especially appreciate all the advice they've given me. Which means it's probably going to be some prick actually on the other end.
What, Joshua?
Again, Suzukichi maybe.
They've always been honest with me before, so this is definitely a good guy.
It will be the
So-
ultimate twist.
So I'm sure they'd tell me if they were playing the game right now.
Oh, yeah, right. The fact that they have not been straight with you whatsoever means that they have only your purest intentions at heart.
Not.
No, I have to focus on tracking down Neku.
Imagine, it turns out Suzukichi pulls a zipper, and then it turns out it's actually Neku in a mech.
We gotta find him fast. This is becoming a real pain in my neck.
Okay, again, I appreciate. Hold on.
So where exactly are we supposed to look for Neku?
Well, let's review our clues, shall we?
What was his favorite restaurant? Those guys said something about Tokyo Plaza, right?
Indeed, they did.
True, but their glib nature casts doubt on the reliability of their intel.
Yeah, just because they
Like
don't
getting
speak
information
smart,
on the
just because they don't
internet.
speak like smart people, don't mean that they aren't smart.
I guess glib means extravagant, fancy, or
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just
Glib means-
asking.
Yes.
Personally, I say we head to 104 and turn the place upside down.
So wait, we're just gonna burst in and tear the place apart to find one guy?
Remember, oh,
Yeah, we could.
remember, no Russian,
Not to be a contrarian,
but
But
but Center Street strikes me as the more potentially fruitful search site.
Look,
Does
just
this
say
have
you want,
something to
just
do
say you want to
with-
go to one of the shops
So-
in Center Street. And
so
we
what
can
it-
be honest.
so what do you think, Jova? Center Street, 1004, or Tokyo Plaza?
I mean,
Maybe.
if I'm going at this from a nostalgic avenue, 1004
Always
seems
decent.
like the most likely option.
Oh, that's Yushiroi, by the way.
on the left.
On the left.
I'm
What
guessing
about
it's Reaper.
Shibuya Hikari?
Ikari, yeah.
Yeah, that. Wait, what?
I think it's pronounced the same way as the song from Kingdom Hearts, I think.
Maybe. Wait, what?
Oh, Shoki.
Apparently, none of the other teams have looked there. You bozos could be the first.
How
Honk,
kind
honk,
of
honk.
you.
There's actually something about her later loser's remark that makes it really good on part of the logic behind it, Teo, but I can't explain it to you until like the last hour of the game or something. So
Sure, don't worry. Game still has a way to go.
Anyway, Tio, glib actually has two meanings where it could apply. One of them means to be pretty much superficial, you know.
Oh, no, I remember now, but hold on.
Ugh. What is it this time?
I remember because we talked about it when analyzing characters using the 20 points to see if you're a psychopath.
I couldn't help but notice that you still haven't found Neku for me.
Look,
They don't
Tokyo
work
is a
for
city
you.
full of millions of people. It's pretty
These
hard
are
to find one guy.
You know,
Oh,
I
considering
guess
how he dressed, he should be easy to
go
find.
ahead. Go ahead.
Could you hurry it up a little? I'm You already ran into him once. How hard can it be?
There you go. See, this is my
people.
See, this is my specific vision for our Neo run. Have Shiroi be the character that gets under Dwips' character's skin.
You know,
Seriously,
and it's not just the hoodie, right?
There's 14 million people here.
At this rate, the Ruinbringers get to him first.
You know, honestly, her attitude reminds me of that one quote from Superman 3 I
Why
do
not go
like.
bother then?
You couldn't kill Superman.
Then
You
who
couldn't
said
do
go
one
ahead,
simple
Go ahead.
task.
Shiroi, sarcasm. Go ahead.
And leave you all scared and alone? I would never.
Oh, how nice to know you care.
Also, Pedro, I'm a Brit. You don't
Oh,
need to
wait.
prompt me on the sarcasm. It's the one thing we're good at.
The one thing. Got it. Okay, I'll take a note of that.
Besides, they're already spoken for Reaper-wise.
Have they now?
I mean, you
Well,
can imagine
remember-
the management is efficient enough to have multiple people working at the same
Well,
time.
okay, England are good at football anyway.
Remember, their plan is as soon as Neku is found, swoop in, take him in, and recruit him.
Go ahead, Shiroi. Nagi.
Why are you all so concerned with Neku's whereabouts?
We're his biggest fans. Wait, I don't know who he is.
I think we already had
They're
this
all his
conversation. Like, you three already asked, and she already told you we want him to become a Reaper.
Yeah,
Well,
they
it's-
pretty much want to hire him. It's a lucrative business offer.
Like, I can imagine Nagi is trying to use this tactic to squeeze information.
Yeah.
But, like, we kind of already treaded this.
Do I look concerned for you?
That might be a trick question.
Honestly,
Since-
I'm not sure if I can identify what kind of expression you have. You know.
Yeah,
because-
Shoka has a good poker face, yeah.
Oh, surprise!
I guess I could say that's the most emotional she's looked.
There you go.
I don't care what some has been. I don't care about some has been.
There you go. She's asking about
Then why- then why
her
did- then why
her
did-
specifically.
Oh.
Why
Okay.
did you ask?
Go ahead.
I just want to see why everyone else is swooning over him.
Well, have you seen his setup with the headphones and everything?
She literally wants to
Can't
see
beat
what
that.
the hell this Neku guy, if this guy's all that's
You-
cracked up to
Not
be.
this one, not this one, Jova. This one is a ninja with a mask and then a hoodie.
Well, that's all part of his disguise now, isn't it?
Maybe. Well, tell how about this? Neku is a samurai.
Although I will say this, as much effort as
Probably
he would've gone
because
to
he's
seeing
like
the-
super strong. I don't know.
He's such a groovy guy.
Oh, like, is he? Clearly you know more about him than I do.
You know, do you get paid extra for your sarcasm?
Maybe that's the thing, Jova. She's not paid enough, so she's compensating.
That would explain a lot.
Like she's venting the frustration on the players.
She's kind of like the Uzuki to Rindo's Neku, basically.
Like, are you alone, Shoki? Do you need a friend or something?
I'm not paid enough for this.
Speaking of Azuki, I wonder where she is.
Go ahead.
Haven't heard from her.
So tell me, Mr. Big Smart Expert Man, how does he stack up to his reputation?
Mr. Bzem.
Since we have seen her partner Karia, but not
Mr.
Azuki.
Psem.
I didn't intend that as an acronym, but sure, if that helps you.
You just know it, the middle word had started with an A.
I know he's some kind of legend, but I want to hear all the juicy details. Unless, of course, you don't have any.
Okay, now you're starting to sound like a fangirl.
Well, I call you a super high intelligent troublemaker. Guess what that's an acronym for?
Sahit. Yes. It's a lost in translation from Arabian.
Neku, he's
But yeah, like, no.
he,
Sadly, we're fresh out.
no, I've got one. He can repel people because he wears headphones.
Also, Fred, don't tell her that. We had her.
How, you really didn't think this through at all, did you?
Also-
I don't think they did.
Remember, Dwebs, he removed the headphones at the end of the first game. So.
Yeah, but then he had them back in the epilogue.
Oh, that.
That's a good point.
That is true, but that was more so because they had to reuse
Will you
sprites.
shut up already?
Well, yeah, he spent a lot of money on those. He can't just like
Yeah, you
throw
can't
them
just-
away dramatically.
Oh, go ahead, Shirei. Go ahead, Shirei.
Excuse me?
How dare
Oh.
you respond?
I said,
Are we-
will you shut up already? Are you deaf? Do I
we
need to
about-
take that hood down so you can hear me?
Are we about to get
Go
rid
ahead.
of the boss fight?
We've got enough to deal with without you hassling us at every turn.
Oh boy, here we go.
Notice Fred's face. He's like going,
Yeah.
Rendu?
We should be somewhere else.
Go ahead, Shirei.
You telling me to get lost?
No, I'm telling you to piss off.
Mom, Dad, please stop fighting.
Yeah, I am.
What a messy divorce. And they aren't even married yet.
Rendo, Shoka, not in front of the kids.
I'm older than all of you.
Yeah, Nagi's the adult.
Maybe I will. You're no fun when you're angry anyway.
You'll be
so he's
back. They always come back.
See you around in
Like
10 minutes.
So he's like reverse Hulk. Not angry, but it's just kind of boring.
Well, technically it works. Like I don't like you when you're angry because you're no fun. That's basically what she's saying.
Your punishment will come later. You won't know when, but it will. Later, losers.
How many cinder blocks will she put on his lap?
I really hate that girl.
That's actually how Rendo feels right now, Dub. So,
Yeah. I was going for a
just-
semi-Jurassic Park reference.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just.
Oh, hold on.
Don't look
Wow.
at the fourth wall.
Wow, you really let her have it.
That a problem?
No. I mean, doesn't matter now that she's gone. So, what do we do now?
Yeah, we were actually having to decide, the location.
Just forget about this and move on.
Well,
Forget about-
you're the leader, so you should decide.
Get me brain bleach so I can figure all about this stupid thing. Well, failing that, let's just start at Tokyo Plaza and go from there.
And yeah, considering we heard information from people and we have multiple choice and this is day 2, I get the idea time travel is involved today too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Rendo, this is your conscience speaking. Are you sure we should hunt down Neku? I think he might be actually a good stand-up guy, and maybe
you
he
sure
wants
you-
to stay...
Don't you see,
Yes.
Jova? Neku
Conscience, are
crowbarred
you sure
him
you're
to
not
death
just some-
when he was younger.
Okay.
I'm sure this my conscience isn't just some guy who planted an earphone into my head.
All right, Shiro. You might.
Feel an earphone in your head? I don't think so.
We're gonna get new pieces of music. Hold on. There you go. So this is Hustle and Bustle. This cute electro pop bot will keep you grounded and remind you of exactly where you are.
I'm curious, do you have one particular
Victory?
favorite... Oh, cute.
Yes, Jova.
Do you have one particular favorite song from this game's soundtrack?
Oh, that's easy. World is yours. The final boss theme, which also acts as a certain character's theme that I will not spoil. The lyrics of World is Yours, literally, I will argue that World is Yours is the definitive TWEWY song. The lyrics perfectly reflect the themes and messages of both games. But again,
That's what it all comes to in the end. Scarface was the true bad guy. I mean, sorry, Tony from Scarface.
All right, Shiroi.
The mastermind
All
behind
right,
it
all right, sure. I warned you beforehand, before we started this playthrough, that I was gonna have a character for you who's a male, but one of his dilemma is that he has a very feminine voice. So prepare, because we're almost there.
Right?
Basically, we've played plenty of female characters in our playthroughs, right, guys? Well, there's gonna be a side character in this game who's a male. But his problem is that he has a very high-pitched, girly voice, and as a result, people often mistake him for a girl. So I decided this would be a good opportunity to have Shiroi play a guy for a change.
So for the third time on this channel, Shiroi will be portraying a male role.
In fact,
I thought it wasn't the first time though. We've talked about this.
was it?
I
Okay,
said-
I thought.
Jova said third instead.
Okay, never mind. Never mind then. I don't look. I don't remember. Okay, like as I get older, my memory gets worse. Okay, just.
Basically, for a refresher, she's played I'll Be Your Guide for the...
Yeah, you're right.
Demo,
Yeah, you're right.
and
Yes.
Also, I know you
Bye.
probably repressed Apollo Justice, but
Yeah, yes.
We've seen him so
I was
much
trying.
before.
Actually,
Thanks.
yeah.
Thanks. I still hate it. But anyway, moving on.
Yeah, Ringo, Saigon.
Actually, the first one I mentioned was Spirit of Justice, actually.
I think you're right. Last week, maybe. Go ahead, Shiroi. On the bottom
it's
right.
clearly so. There is clearly something weighing on his mind.
From which episode
Leon,
of,
what did-
of Maggie the Labyrinth of Magic did you came out of?
Oh god, he does kind of look like that.
Mm-hmm.
You're a bit whitewashed, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Shiroi, I need you to do a quite girly voice. Like a very traditionally girly voice.
Think of it like you're Amy Pallant trying to sound like a boy.
Sure, let's go with that.
That's only what I do, but yeah.
Well-
let's get him to see what's
Thank goodness it's not about you,
So
then.
his name is Eiru. Well, that's why I cast Shiro instead of you, because I knew you would do that.
Fair differences, yeah.
All right, identity crisis. Well, regardless, the point is it's uncommon for Shiro to play these kinds of roles, so I figured it would be a nice change of pace for her.
My identity.
Good. I'll read this one because this is difficult for her. What a nightmare. 3 different people called me Miss today. 3! The prince may have praised my voice, but that doesn't make me feel any better when I get mistaken for a girl. I can't stand it.
Welcome to Anime Kid.
At Call Me Eiru. So there you go. He got mistaken for a girl 3 times just today.
Let me check if the name has some significance.
Go ahead, Shiri.
Ah, so his voice often causes him to be mistaken for a girl.
Come on, Pedro, press X if you don't mind. You fucking idiot.
No, by all means, this is helping me with my music practice on the beat.
Go ahead, Shiroi. On the left.
I'm so sick of this.
Well, you could get vocal surgery, but that might be expensive.
Yeah, that would be very
Also,
expensive.
that has more of a chance of actually fucking up your voice permanently than
backfiring,
actually
yeah.
being useful.
That too.
Yeah.
So, just don't do that at all.
Basically,
Like,
yeah.
unless you
Go ahead.
have no choice.
Sure, some good stuff has happened because of my voice.
All the voice acting gigs and money, no doubt.
There we go. Fullness, bounty, and abundance. It has an Irish origin, apparently.
Nothing about voices, so I guess it's just a coincidence.
I guess it might be instead, mostly about beauty. That's, the physical appearance, why the
Sure,
character
sure.
might be
No.
mistaken.
Go ahead, Shiroi.
But I feel like I've had to deal with way more bad stuff.
No, I understand. No, I understand why. Because, like I said, we found thanks to Tay, we found out that Rentaro means gentleman. So Rikito Nakamura knew exactly what he was doing when he named him that.
Which is the ultimate name for him.
But
I wonder if we are going to get a girlfriend who's actually a boy.
I can imagine it being a girl who has a very deep voice, like the opposite of Eiru. Like I can imagine Rikito doing something like a girl who has a very deep voice, and she has a complex about it or something like that. Go ahead.
Why do I have to sound so different from everyone else?
You should embrace.
You are being different.
You should embrace that difference, dude.
Oh yeah, I should. Fun fact, actually, the actress voicing this guy.
Go ahead.
Yes.
It's Kaylee McKee, aka she also voiced muscle-bound Stan Lee from earlier.
Oh, really? Cool. Hey, why don't we try imprinting?
Imprinting what? Yeah. Basically, she's a trans woman
Some-
that allows her to have a lot of vocal range.
Oh, that's pretty
Oh,
cool. That's
sweet.
that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Something to help him reject all that junk. Like, I don't care what other people think.
I hardly think antisociality would solve the issue at hand. Also, I
Wow.
don't know what the character usually sounds like since I've never played the game, but I know that Eustace Winner from Investigations 2 is voiced by a gay trans woman.
Good for her. She even posted a post on that I'll share later.
You really have time for a debate.
I don't know, boss.
It's eternity.
I don't know, boss. It's always worked for me.
What debates?
No, the whole thing where he doesn't care what other people think of him. Basically, just stop caring what people think, and poof, problem solved. I mean, he has the right mindset. It's just being a bit too extreme about it. Go ahead.
Needs to be focused.
I disagree. One must learn to utilize one's uniqueness to overcome adversity.
It's also a classic introvert versus extrovert type of debate in this case between these two.
Also, kid, with a voice like that, you have the potential to sing "Walking in the Air." Most boys can't do that.
Yeah.
Well, most boys over a certain age.
Do you know how much people would kill for that kind of range, honestly? And not just the singing, but even the acting field. Although I'm guessing this complex mainly comes from being mistaken for a girl.
Are they actually working toward a solution here?
Yeah, let them do it. This is development.
So which do you guys? Oh, go ahead.
So, what are we doing then?
How about a mix of both?
I was gonna say, to answer your question, Pedro, I don't think either of them are wrong. I think it just depends.
In printing, duh. Go ahead.
In printing, of course.
Look at that. They can agree.
They're married.
Oh, trust me. Sure, trust me. Like, most fans, by the time they finish the game, they're shipping these two super hard. That's the thing. Trust me, you haven't even seen the half of it yet. Hey, me and Boss are on the same page for once. Sure, please.
On the contrary, I believe we are in entirely different books.
You're just saying that because you don't want to admit you agree with him on something.
So Shira, what's your theory? What's your theory? Do you think she just likes him secretly, but she can't deal with it?
Like, I don't think she likes him romantically, at least not yet.
Yeah.
But, like, I think she at least finds him endearing. Like,
How?
I don't think she just likes him.
How? We were in total sync just now.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, the wise move.
Oh no! I agree with you, Shira. Like a lot of people like it's just because of the whole. People like to ship it regardless of what it is. So
I don't know which specific track was the one we were listening up until now, but it did remind me a lot of Soken's compositions for Final Fantasy XIV. Actually, particularly the one for Shadowbringers.
I'll look it up later. Hold on. Okay, so different, other people, complex, utilize, reject. Let's see. So utilize different or reject other people. What do you think? Let's try Nagi's solution. Utilize something different. No, I've got to love me for me. Sure, my voice may be high, but it's part of what makes me who I am. I ought to use that to my advantage. There you go, Shiroi.
I am all I am, all I am.
I'm all of me, yeah.
This is who I am.
Goodbye, Rindo.
Jesus.
No. Go ahead, Shiroi.
My voice is mine alone, and if I don't use it, no one will.
Well, unless somebody steals your voice and puts it in a magical conch shell to then disguise themselves as you and trick your lover into thinking that they're you.
What?
Or an AI.
That's
or
very
an AI
specific.
thing.
Well, I get the idea you say two different things, but we went to the same result.
Oh god, Ursula was way ahead of her time when you think about it. She
Magical
was the first AI. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I've got something no one else has, and it's pretty great.
Exactly.
Well, I'm not sure nobody else has it, but still, good. It's unique.
Press. Thank you. Fuck you, idiot. Go ahead.
Jeez, I feel silly for wasting so much time worrying.
I feel silly for wasting so much time on that one line of dialogue.
You wasted so much.
Much of my time. Yes.
Clearly, Pedro was just enthralled by the beauty of the writing at hand.
Well, actually, I really like the side quest. It's very well written and sends a good message. So yes. Go ahead.
Yeah, I dig it.
Go ahead.
For now, I'm gonna focus on making my next video.
All
and
right.
become a VTuber.
Oh, my.
Not to mention we got some good. Go ahead.
Who knew of His self-confidence is a wonderful sight to behold.
Not to mention, we got some really good banter out of Fred and Nagi, which is always a good thing in my eyes.
Also, Eiru, be glad you're not actually written by Yokotaro, because you probably would not like your future in that case.
Yeah.
Well, you probably don't know what I'm talking about, Drova.
I'm guessing it's a Drakengard reference.
Sinoali specifically, some more contentious type of a character death. So.
Yeah, go get him, dudes! Oh, and way to go, boss! You are totally right!
Oh, I actually thought you were referencing Nier and that one quest that happens with, like, you know, the regular original Nier.
I'll tell more of comment because this is not the place. So.
I simply chose the words he needed to hear most. Nothing more, nothing less.
I love how Fred takes the L immediately and completely in stride.
So, I'm curious, do fans ship them as hard as they ship Neku and Shinji?
They ship them like there's one particular major cutscene towards the end with both of them, as well as the one particular thing that Nagi says that makes a lot of people go. But again, we'll get to it. You say that like it's easy.
Well, it could be considered as easy as the press of a button.
What is that? What, did you just like the compliment? Is that what happened just now, Nagi?
Now that that's done, can we get back to the mission?
Really is sick of everyone's shit. He's really embracing Neku's spirit.
Sally forth.
And tally ho!
Well, sure. Here's the thing. One of the primary reasons that I can tell you right now why a lot of fans ship them is because they bicker like an old couple. So.
It tends to admittedly be a hint that they're endgame.
Not to mention, sure, you yourself said this various times. It doesn't matter what the actual canon is. The shippers will ship, and that's it. So.
Yeah.
What to do?
Personally, I blame Asuka and Shinji.
Alright, so now we have another side quest at Tokyo Plaza, which is actually kind of, but not really a culmination of two other side quests we had. But, so we'll see. Well, alright, see you for the next part, everybody.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah.